is Oblivion and other games for when they autosave, because they autosave at like the moment I don't want them to autosave, because they autosave at such a weird thing, at such a weird time. Oblivion's notorious for this because it doesn't autosave when I want it to autosave, or when I think I know when Oblivion's gonna autosave, it doesn't autosave. Like, I have that feeling. It's like, okay, Oblivion's gonna autosave here, we're gonna be good. Oblivion doesn't autosave. Like, I'm literally the surprised Pikachu face. I'm like, why didn't you save there? I think it's because I got so used to the way that Skyrim does things in terms of autosave, because Skyrim has 3 different things that cause it to autosave. Like, it has like you have that you can like toggle, so they're like, oh, what is it? You can toggle so that way. Hang on, brain is rebooting. I think it's like save while waiting, save while sleeping, I think, or something like that. And it's like save while entering buildings, or autosave kind of thing. And it's like, that's perfect. You get to customize that, right? No, most games don't do that. I just finished playing a game that had it so that like it would autosave every 5 minutes. And the thing is that the game felt like it was so drawn out that I felt like it autosaved, and then I get to like where I was like a minute ago, and I'm like, that was like a minute ago? Like, oh my word, like so many like I feel like so many things just happened that like it feels like 5 minutes just passed. Actually, how long have I been playing that game for? I'm not recording it because first of all, it's not English. Unfortunate. 15 hours. Yeah, I played a little bit. I played a decent chunk of it yesterday, and then I think I just finished it this morning. That was a lot of fun. I got to finish that, and I was happy. As soon as I got to the end, I was like, thankfully. And then I just said, you know what, I'm not playing this game again. Restart? Yep. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to play that game anymore. I had a blast at first, and then the game just infuriated me. I don't care anymore. Just Pokeball. Hopefully this catches it. Nope. Xilestar, why couldn't you be faster than a Rayquaza? Can you imagine that actually being like the thing? Xilestar, like a Breloom is faster than a Rayquaza. It's like, what? Actually, I should probably put up that soft. Oh. Yeah, so one thing that I definitely am starting to experience, and I feel like the reason why I'm experiencing it is similar to what happened with another series, is that it's just how boring, not boring, but like how bland it was, I think, for the series. So the series I'm talking about is Cobblemon. So it's the same thing that happened with Pixelmon, where I feel like I am just, I don't want to say entertaining enough. It's more so that like the game is like the mod pack we're using is, I don't want to say it's basic, but like there's nothing that's making me interested in it. Like, it's not like I have something like sort of like my Oblivion mod where it's like, hey, I can make a weapon and then we can start experimenting with it kind of thing. Like, you know, when I was doing like Arcanix's teleport signs and all that such, like I love doing that. Like that's really cool. I know it's not like completely interesting for everybody, but like, you know, like doing stuff like that interested me, because, you know, like it's something that you don't normally do in Minecraft, right? You don't experiment with signs with commands that you right click and something happens. Like you don't do that. You don't do that in a basic game. And I like that. I like that a lot. It makes the game much more interesting, where you can actually do more than what you're expecting. I clicked the run button. I didn't click the reset button. I clicked to open the game again. My cartridge is just gonna get fried. There you go. All right. Okay. Can you land this now? Thank you. That's gonna help out a little bit. Gonna help out the numbers a little bit. And it might actually keep Xilestar alive. Nope. Actually, I can uninstall that game again. I'll debate if I want to continue the series until before Monolith comes out, or before Monolith. Hopefully, it's not going to be one of those things where it's like they detect something they don't like, right? Where they go like, "Oh, you use Vortex for your mods? Let's ban this guy's computer." And it's like, we're going to make sure he can't use the game on Steam anymore either because, ew, Steam, right? It's like I paid to be able to play your game, and you're gonna do that stuff? Nah. Like, no, like, I'm not gonna accept that. Yes, I did pay for the Tiny Tina's Wonderland. I did. I did buy it on sale, though. So, you know, I didn't pay full price. And I think I got Game of the Year edition. I don't remember if I got Game of the Year. I think I did. I think I got all the DLCs. I don't think I got the season pass, though. Unless I did. Unless it did come packaged in. There you go. I have it. I know I'm missing, like, one pack, I think, and it's, like, the gold gun skins. I think it was, like, the same thing when I was playing Borderlands 3 for the channel. Same thing. That was, like, the only pack I was missing until, like, the sound development and, like, the art development or whatever packages came out. Or, like, the developer packages came out. Or the developer DLC packages came out. Like, those were, like, the only ones I was missing. And then the developer ones came out, and then it's like, well, I don't care enough. I don't care enough to go and do those. And I don't want to go through the entire game again and then go like, oh, what's new? What did this add, right? I'd rather just do, like, what I do with Oblivion Remaster. Like, look up a reputable site that I like that tells me all the changes that happen. Like, if it's like, oh, this guy's dialogue is corrected, it's like, that's it. Like that's not even worthwhile. I wish I knew an instant catch cheat for this game. I would freaking use that. I haven't used that at all. I haven't used any cheats aside from PK Hex. That's it. For any of the main series games. I can't cheat with Pokemon Essentials. As much as I want to, there is no cheats like that. Yeah, the only reason why I use PK Hex for these series is because of something that I can't do. Like for this game, mostly it was just for EV, like, checking for the most part. And then I think at one point I needed to I wanted to change my starter so that it was counting as an egg, because the encounter made more sense coming from the town than it did coming from the first route. But for everything else, yeah, I think it was mostly just EV training. And now I just added a Pokemon that will help us with the roaming. You'll know by the name of it. It's not a magic character. because I don't want to find a name for it, and then it's like, because then it feels like it's an honorary member, right? And I don't want that. I want it to be different, so that way though you guys can tell the difference that, hey, this is not meant to be here. And that's gone. By the way, we're at 2 times speed. The fact that we still haven't caught Rayquaza yet is just enlightening. And we have a pretty decent team. So the plan for Sapphire is like all of the team members that we've gained from this game, okay, will all be in, I don't want to say egg-like forms. I want to say like in an egg-like state where they look like they just got hatched from an egg. So Balmor will be a Wingull again, and Zergo will be a Torchic again, kind of deal, right? But they all will count as eggs. And the same rules will apply to every member that has the encounter rules. So like if I caught, let's say, like I caught Flygon in the desert, but let's say Flygon conflicts with a Pokemon type that's on the team. That doesn't necessarily matter, but let's say it does. Typically, I like to not have too many type overlaps. But if I do have a lot of type overlaps, then I don't mind switching it out, right? So we will most likely switch things out, right? I think for the most part, what I might do for before we do Sapphire is I already have the starter Pokemon that I want lined up. Because we started off with Torchic, I think it's kind of obvious what I'm going to start off Pokemon Sapphire with. But I'm going to try and get the setup for it done beforehand. So that way, though, we can just go straight into the game. Like, no question, we go straight into the game. We'll just have to have a little switch with the starters. And if we want to, I can just quickly switch around the experience. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to switch the cloth here. Double team. Come on, man. That was like the first thing you use? Hey, Dragon, gonna use Outrage. That typically doesn't happen, by the way. Or it doesn't happen all the time. Are we gonna get lucky? Come on, man. Like, I know I chose this time to record, which is a lot later than I actually wanted. I wanted to record this days earlier, but I just didn't have the time. And like by the time I decided to do it that time, it was like it was too late. I was already way too tired, and then by the time, like, you know, I wanted to sit down, it was too late. So I'm like, you know what, today will be the day, and then here I am. Come on. I like how sleep is supposed to, like, increase the capture rate by 3 times, but yet It has not wiggled once. And rest is such an overpowered healing thing. Although it hasn't used it doesn't have an item, so it can't use like the resto chesto strategy, but like still, like that's such an overpowered healing move. Hey, by the way, you gave me a status condition. It's gone now. Like, it's a great strategy, but very overpowered. Feeling we're gonna go for a reset again. Wow. Oh, let's just see if this works.